We got Katt Williams and Kendrick Lamar fans going in on Drake. Matter of fact, you got people talking about Drake is beating Kendrick Lamar all because of the baseball team had beat the Dodgers. Y'all is bugging, but don't worry about that. We got Katt Williams and Kendrick Lamar fans defending the whole battle. This one is fire. Check it out, y'all.
Drake fans is pissing me off because they on the internet acting like they don't know the truth with the song. Yeah, y'all know damn well Drake came and said, hey, Kendrick, you're short. And look at your shoe size. And Kendrick came in and gave a whole character assessment. Ain't no way in hell Kendrick ain't talked to Drake's therapist. Ain't no way. Whoever Drake's therapist need to be fired. Because ain't no. I know Drake's social security number damn near all the info.
That's how much Kendrick know about Drake. We know his social security number almost.
Information Kendrick had on damn Drake. And then I'm a little mad at Kendrick because he told Drake not to say no more. I'm going to be so annoyed because Drake about to say it 800 times. On whatever song come out next, he might drop an 8-minute track called nigga, and he going to say nigga 492 times.
No, he got Young Thug to do it. Thought we were, you thought we wasn't going to catch that. Yeah.
I'm a little annoyed. Drake, don't overdo it, please. Cool.
Right.
We let you get the pass.
One time was, yeah.
Kendrick, you know Kendrick up though. Stop playing. Hey, it's been 8 hours. Where you at, Drake?
Kendrick is not who you wanted to tussle with. It didn't matter who you were. We just felt like because it was Drake that he would get that exemption. But not only is he going to not get the exemption, he going to be brought under more scrutiny. And when KATT pulled his cover and say that you just used the culture when you needed it, nobody going to pop up and disregard that and say differently. And
notice, people wasn't really like, no, Drake didn't need the culture. No, he didn't use the culture. Bruh, the whole world was noticing that. The whole world was like, yo, yeah, this is facts.
And the people that's quiet while you getting beat to death out there, the Carter 6 gonna be trash too. So thank God I'm putting my album out. As above, so below. It'll be coming, folks. Check it out. But anywho, my point is like, in warfare, there are casualties on both sides. That's why you need a peace god. Because in war, don't nobody win. Everybody takes heavy losses in all of these situations, you know? So
the fuck
shout out to Kendrick.
Are Kendrick Lamar and Katt Williams kindred spirits?
I would hope so. I'm saying that's why he's saying make Katt Williams and them proud. The truth about to get loud. Like, understand, I ain't nobody, but I'm.
Bruh, he all ears. Look, the truth about to get loud. Make Katt Williams and them proud. Look, and that's what's been happening. The truth is getting loud, bro.
I got a rank on our side, though.
Yeah.
They, like, the ops know and the people on this side know. Who else needs to know? Like, if you see people saluting me, just understand there's probably a reason, and it's not so I can look good or, you know what I'm saying? Any of these generosity stories, these stories ain't coming from me.
Why do Katt Williams say generosity stories? There has been stories of Katt Williams slipping tens of $1,000s into people's pockets and him acting like he ain't even know it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, that's you. That's all you. Oh, when I got to pay you back, Katt? You don't. That's all you. I heard about the situation you going through. Bruh, come on, bro. And not everybody going to do that. Y'all remember when Kendrick Lamar was doing a Vice interview and the guy said, yeah, you donated this much money to the school? He said, how you know that? You weren't supposed to know about that. Telling you, bro. These are real good spiritual people, bro. Just do stuff with it. He don't want nobody to know. He don't need no audience, bro.
I don't remember how many people I'm helping. Like, my job is to do as much as I can with what I've been given.
All right, I got a question. Who wins in a versus? Drake versus Kendrick. No rules, they can play any song of their catalog, any song that they featured on. It ain't no certain style, more this pocket of this. In a versus, they're one catalog against the other catalog.
So that's the new one. Who would win in a versus? Kendrick Lamar or Drake? Song for song. who would win in a versus battle? The versus on stage, just like the Cash Money and No Limit, that type of setting. Who would win in there? I got Dot. I don't care how you switch it. I don't care if you try to make it like baseball. I don't care if you try to make it in a versus battle. I got Kendrick. Y'all let me know who y'all got in the comment section.
Who do you have coming out on top? And don't be biased to who your favorite is. Let's just be completely honest, because you could think one is a better artist, and maybe they might not win necessarily in the verses when we're just playing, just because of the crowd, whatever you feel like, just who you think gonna win.
It's unfortunate, but the Drake and Kendrick battle has taught us certain things about certain members of our community. You might have seen them. They go to work with you. They live next door to you. They're your friends. They're your acquaintances. But the Drake stands, they've taken this to a whole nother level. It's been a year or more of them whining about Drake. I just want to give you a warning. If you are one of these men, especially men, who are still crying about Drake losing a rap battle after the Super Bowl, the Grammys, the lawsuit being thrown out, dismissed. If you're such a Drake fan, I'm just going to say you look crazy. And I just want to hold the mirror up right now to show you what you all are doing.
Talk that talk. They acting just like Drake. They know he's losing. He get a loss on top of a loss on top of a loss. And what they do, they're still trying to force that he won in some type of category. We building up to it, y'all. They're trying to make it seem like Drake won the battle all because of the I think it's called the Blue Jays team or something like that. Y'all know I'm watching no sports. Because the Blue Jays had won against the Dodgers. They're saying Drake won against Kendrick. They need some type of win. They need to be prayed for. Seriously.
This is a character flaw at this point.
This lawsuit being dismissed, this is what I'm taking from it.
Okay.
They have no reason. UMG, they have zero reason to lower that deal. They have zero reasons to say, hey, Drake, you are worth this. No, I need my 600 plus.
And the business acumen of this group is just unmatched.
This lawsuit shows me. This is me thinking.
Barely.
And I always thought this. Someone that's...
Look, he said, this is me thinking. He said, barely.
telling the world that I'm a P-word. And I see all these
P-word
mentally ill people calling me this. They are standing 10 toes behind it. And the judge, side note, and the judge said, whoever believes that are not sounded-minded people.
Y'all ain't sounded-minded people.
He caught it.
You got to use this. Understand? You got to use these. Where are these dudes coming from?
So, that judge been said the same thing we've been saying to y'all. Y'all are mentally ill, stupid, depressed, or miserable. It's or all just four to believe that. But you know what this do? You know what, for me, this is my thinking. This lawsuit.
This is the type of guy that swindle old women out of their money. Yeah, y'all think he getting ready for a job to go to work? You think he getting ready for a job interview? Nah, no. That's a front. You see the tie, he got the button up all but that's a front. Yeah, he about to go to that old lady house and swindle her out of her money. Yeah, she about to put that baby oil on him. Go ahead, get it, sugar. Let me take out my teeth.
Okay, yeah, it got dismissed. But for him to put this lawsuit up.
At least he can admit it got dismissed. These boys got some serious issues, I'm just going to say.
So there's a conversation now where people are saying that the Drake and Kendrick battle ruined hip hop. I personally disagree. I don't think the battle ruined hip hop, but I do think it ruined some things about hip hop. One of those things being hip hop conversations. I think hip hop conversations.
Do y'all agree? Do y'all think the Drake and Kendrick Lamar battle ruined hip hop conversation? I disagree with this wholeheartedly. 1,000,000,000%. I believe it created more conversation in hip hop.
Are ruined forever. Why? Because I think this is the most divisive that hip hop has ever been. Now, I know to the old heads, that's going to sound crazy. The ones that was here for the Biggie and Pac beef, the ones that was, outside for the Jay-Z and Nas beef. But the reason why I will always say Drake and Kendrick is bigger than those battles is because Drake and Kendrick happened in the social media era. Those battles are classic. Those battles are legendary. But when you talk about something like that happening in this era of social media, millions and hundreds of millions and billions of listeners and viewers and opinions. Yeah, the Drake and Kendrick battle definitely has to go down as the moment that split hip hop for good. And whatever side.
He trying to make it an age thing now. Well, let me tell you, youngster, since you want to make it an age thing, us old people, yeah, we old. When Nas and Jay-Z went back and forth with each other, everybody was talking about it. Whether you had the internet or you didn't have the internet. Whether YouTube was out, ninja, or YouTube wasn't out, ninja. Everybody was talking about it. So I don't know what you talking about, punk.
Out of that line you stand on, that's something you have to agree with. The pick a side nature that was created and emphasized due to this battle has damaged hip hop conversations and hip hop debates forever. Because now people are standing stronger on their biases now than they've ever had. To the point where you can't even speak from a fair outlook now. You can't even speak from.
Oh, he wanted them lukewarm ninjas. He wanted them passive ninjas. He wanted them, don't stand on what you believe in. Don't stand on what you believe in. No, be both sides. No, ninja. Nah, this is what we need. And really, to speak on it, we didn't have no industry plants like that back then. People, we really knew, like, okay, this person came from here, that person came from there. We ain't had no industry plants like that back then. Let me see. Y'all put in the comment section, did we have industry plants back then when us old people was our old era?
From a place of, trying to be objective. And listen, biases have always been a thing in hip hop. I'm not saying biases are some brand.
Now he's saying two things at one time.
But at least before the battle, people had their biases, but that didn't stop those people from being objective when they had to be objective. But now, this pick a side culture now is way too heavy on the shoulders of hip hop fans because people have now grabbed their flags and they've planted them. You know what I'm saying? This is where
standing on business.
This is where I stand. To the point where
exactly, that's what men's supposed to do. I stand on this side. You stand on that side. That's what we did. It was a lot of people on Nas, bruh, of Jay-Z. Who? What? Bruh, everybody, Nas, they stood on that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they stood on back then when us old people had it in our old era. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, now where do we go to get objective hip hop reviews? Where do we go to have objective hip hop conversations and debates? There is nowhere because there's biases. Everywhere you go, the biases now are stronger than they've ever been.
Your living room. You have debates in your living room with your homeboys, man. What's wrong with you, man? Shit.
The places that we used to run to get those objective hip hop reviews and conversations and debates, you can even see now how far they are into their biases. So now we can't even go to them anymore. We can't go to the Hot 97s no more. We can't go to the Breakfast Clubs, to the Joe Budden podcast. And it's the same thing on the other side, like the platforms and, the stations or the podcasts that big up Drake. We can no longer go to them either to have unbiased conversations. So in my personal opinion, the one thing that the battle did ruin for hip hop is unbiased and objective debates and conversations. And years from now, when we start to really miss having those conversations and having those debates, we're going to be able to go back and look at the summer of 2024 as the moment, like the Nexus event that split hip hop so crazy that hip hop debates and conversations were ruined forever.
No, it didn't split hip hop. I know what he's trying to say. I know exactly what he's trying to say. What he's really trying to insinuate is that we kicked the industry plan out of here. That's what he's saying. So he's saying we split hip hop as if Drake was like he held hip hop, like he held it. No, that was forced on us. That was forced. That was like a cancer, and we had to just pluck it off. We had to get it off for us. That's what we had to do. So you saying we split it? No, it didn't split. We just had to get it up off for us. Back up off me. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about, beefs and rap beefs, what's your take on that recent Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef?
But I think that it's obvious that we all know who won, right? I think Kendrick won, man. You guys believe that Drake won the beef?
Listen, man.
If you're being honest with yourself?
Personally, I think
You think so?
Yes.
I think the benefit about Drake is that it's very wide scope. Like, I don't think like Drake is like a McDonald's almost, you know, and Kendrick is more like
Arby's.
Nah, Kindred, a soul food restaurant. You know what I'm saying?
I would say he's more like a Michelin chef. You know what I mean?
One star or 3 stars?
No. He bugging. He said Michelin.
That's a good one, though.
But hey, listen, McDonald's always consistent.
Kendrick versus Drake. Do either participate? Does this get reignited in any?
Yeah, I heard what he said. He said McDonald's is always consistent, but that don't mean it's good for you. It ain't We need some of them greens. We need some of them what else be on them soul food plates? A nice piece of fish or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Them greens, them turnip greens, them collard greens with the turkey up in it. You know what I'm saying? With the oxtail up in that with the butter. Yeah. Them cold fries that the fake meat and all that. Now, listen to these guys right here, man. They trying to listen up, y'all.
Meaningful way, or do they both just sit this one out? I think they do. I don't think that Drake wants to re-engage Kendrick in any meaningful way. I think that this passes without either involving themselves. However, if the Dodgers win, I think we get like a Kendrick Not Like Us performance at the parade or something.
Does John Smoltz mention it?
Does John Smoltz say that's a minor error?
The Drake versus Kendrick battle isn't over. The finale is on its way. Because if you didn't know, the Toronto Blue Jays and the LA Dodgers are facing off in the 2025 World Series. It's LA versus Canada again, but this time it's not rap, it's baseball. And fans online are already calling it part 2 of the Drake versus Kendrick battle. And this is why it makes sense. See, Toronto hasn't been in the World Series since 1993. It's been over.
You said it. You said it. You said it. They ain't been in what? And since when? Man, come on, bro.
30 years. The whole country's watching, carrying that same underdog energy Drake had when he first came up. Meanwhile, LA's chasing back-to-back championships with stars like Shuhei Ohtani and Kendrick Lamar, who already reminded the world this year who runs the West Coast. Let's be honest. Many people say Canada took the L in the last battle, so this series...
Bruh, they can afford to lose. They can afford it. You been running shit for 30 years? Yeah, I'm taking me a little break, man. Look, Blue Jays, y'all ain't win since who? Y'all ain't win in 30 years? We'll give this to y'all. That's pity. That's a pity win right there. Yeah, they gave him a pity win. Yeah, we'll let y'all have it, man. Yeah, we about to go take a nap.
This is a little bit more personal for Drake. Even Drake's been spotted hyping up Toronto again. So you know he's not letting this one slide without saying something. I'm suspense. And if you didn't know, now you know.
Trash comparison, man. Trash comparison. I know Drake and them fans, they want to win so bad. You're not winning. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the TikTok collage, man. You know what I'm saying? Did they cook or what? What was y'all favorite clip? Big Kish signing out. I'm gone, y'all.